everyone. I am here with Ms. Jane Mensah, and I am interviewing her on her recent travel experience. And she happens to be my mommy. So say hello.
Hello, everybody.
So, Mom, this is your first trip out of the country. How do you feel about that? And what took you so long?
Like I face my fears. I have a travel anxiety, and I was always afraid to go out of the country, feeling like, you watch TV and there's a plane crash and 100-something people were killed, and, just a fear of getting lost or people kidnapping us or, stuff like that. So actually, I feel good. I finally did it.
So we come from a traveling family, so why do you think you have travel anxiety?
I'm going to blame it on my dad, which is not with us anymore, but he never liked traveling a lot. I've always had it. I've had it for years. I don't know why.
So what happens to you? Like, do you have, like, heart palpitations, or you get, like, I don't know, lightheaded, like, you have physical symptoms of anxiety?
Lightheaded. I just, just nervous. Heart just races, and it's just anxiety. Not during just the travel, the thought of the upcoming travel days before or even weeks before. It's just can't sleep, and like I said, having all the thoughts of everything that could happen. Not that anything has ever happened. Well, it did this time. Now that my fears were right, something did happen. So it's just, I think, just the thought of what could happen, and you see.
Yeah. Well, something happened, but it wasn't horrible. I mean, it was bad. Like, someone hit us in a car while we were leaving. We were about to leave the country, but it wasn't like anything horrific.
But we were stranded.
Yeah, kind of.
Until we found a hotel. Yeah. We couldn't get out. We missed our flight.
But it wasn't so bad.
We missed our flight. We had to find a place to stay. We had to go through, the customs that needed to know where we were staying, and we had no idea because we missed our flight. So, I mean, it turned out all right, but these are things that could happen.
So you faced your fears, and something happened, but it wasn't the end of the world.
Nope.
Yeah. So what made you finally go through with it this time?
I don't know. I probably just worked myself up to it over the past couple of years. I said, I'm getting older. As you get older, there's only one way you're going to go. You're going to get older and you're going to be gone. So it's like, I just had to do it. It was just time. I said, I have to start living my life. I can't just be in fear of traveling, and I'll never do anything. Just go to work and come home. So that's not living.
Exactly.
So I said, it's just time to do something and get up and go. I have my girls with me. And if you hadn't traveled before, I probably wouldn't have gone. At least you know your way around. You've done it, so you feel comfortable. So having you with me, I think it made it easier. I would never go with your little sisters just by myself.
So with the layover and everything, you went on 4 airplanes. How do you feel about that?
I actually felt fine about it. I mean, getting on the first plane leaving here, I was kind of nervous. I didn't want to look out the window. I closed the blinds. I didn't want to sit next to the window. But coming back, I was good. Maybe the wine helped. Because I actually did look out the window during takeoff. And as we were coming down, I looked out, and it was beautiful. It wasn't so bad. I prayed a lot.
Oh, well, yes, that's important.
I kept praying every time we hit turbulence. I prayed before. I prayed during, and I prayed when we landed.
And what was your favorite part of the trip?
You mean during the trip, or? I would say the hike through Rainmaker Forest. That was my favorite. It's as scared as I was of flying or just traveling, going across those bridges. It was a little scary, but it wasn't even as bad. It felt good to be up. It felt good to be out in the open, just hiking, seeing the falls, being just amongst the trees and hearing all those animal sounds, feeling free.
Yeah. It's fun to be adventurous.
That was my favorite. I mean, I like the beach. The beach is beautiful, but just hiking. I like hiking. I like walking, moving, those climbing, and just nature. It's green. It's pretty.
And speaking of facing fears, I mean, well, it's not, I guess, well, kind of a fear, but you don't like to drive.
Nope.
And, well, I don't either because I don't have a license. But you don't like to drive, but you drove a few times in another country.
I think it was easier driving there. Well, their highway is what? One road going one way and another one going the other way. That's it. There's not 4 lanes, 3 lanes. There's 2. One going to the left, one going to the right, or however you want to put it. That's it. So that's pretty simple. I mean, all those winding curves and stuff and the people going around you. It's just, I just don't look back. They want to go around. But I think it was simpler because they don't have as many lanes. And no, I still don't like driving. I didn't like doing it, especially driving up to the house.
Yeah.
Going up a winding road, a mountain to get to your house.
We did it a few times and it was scary, but
yeah, we got used to it.
Yeah.
Got used to it after a while. Because no choice. I think sometimes you just have to push yourself to do the things that you just don't want to do. You're scared to do. You have to do it.
Yep. So now, are you excited for future travel, seeing more places?
I am. I'm waiting. I'm ready to go to Italy now.
Yay!
I've been trying to go. How long? We were supposed to go.
10 years ago.
Yeah, when you got out of college, we were supposed to go. Yeah, that wasn't because I was scared. Your sisters were very young at the time.
But when I went, they weren't. They were teenagers, like 14. They were like 14 and 15.
Yeah, you can't leave 15-year-olds home.
With their fathers, you can't.
But yeah, Italy that's on my next agenda.
Cool.
Without a 2-year-old
with
us.
So what advice would you give to other people who are battling travel anxiety?
Well, I would just say you just have to face your fears. I don't really have any advice. I just said to myself, I'm getting older and I don't want to die just doing nothing with my life but working. It's time.
I think my advice, even though I don't have travel anxiety, my advice would be to just book the ticket and then book it early. So you can't back out, because you even said to me that you wanted to back out, but because I already booked the ticket, you couldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I did say that.
Yes, we booked these tickets 3.5 months in advance. So, and even though we had travel insurance, so you actually could have just backed out. It would have been covered.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I really wanted to go. I really wanted to go. I said it, and because it was a trip for Danielle for her graduation present anyway, so I couldn't. And it's just time. I just have to start doing stuff for myself. I said to myself, my kids are grown. The youngest one's almost 21. Now it's time for me. I think that's my attitude now.
Yay.
Now it's just time for me. I can do what I want. I have to work
Yeah.
some extra hours, but then I want to travel.
Sounds good. So, would you ever travel by yourself?
Nope, not ready for that.
What do you see it happening in the future? It could be not even like just abroad, but just somewhere, just going, I don't know, to the next town or something.
I did. I went to Philadelphia.
When?
Remember when I went to see you?
Oh, you did.
That was tough. You don't know how hard
Well,
that was.
you traveled to.
I actually got on a bus
Yeah.
and went by myself. That wasn't that easy.
Okay.
But I did.
Well, that's half traveling by yourself. I mean, just staying by yourself.
Oh, to
You stayed
stay?
with me. Yeah.
Oh, no. I like to talk. Who am I going to talk to?
Talk to yourself.
Myself? No. No. I like to have company. I like to talk. I want to look at the other person when we're out, like touring or whatever, looking at buildings and say, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the way that carving is on that, I don't know, statue or whatever. Who are you going to say that to?
Your phone.
No. I want to talk to someone, have the thrill of it, someone else seeing it with me and being able to say, yes, look at that.
Yeah, that is the one kind of almost downfall of traveling by yourself, is not sharing experiences.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you would like to say about facing your fears and going on your first trip?
I don't know.
Was it life-changing?
I don't know. I don't know if I would say it's life-changing. But now that I know I can do it, that's my advice to anybody. Just do it. Just do it. Because you miss out on so much if you just stay afraid.
Yes.
Just pray. Like Tiffany said, get your ticket and just do it.
Just do it, like Nike said. Just do it.
Life is short.
And then you die. So.
Yeah. So before you die, do something for yourself. And that's how I think I felt. So if I die today, at least I went out of the country and I had a good time.
Well, thank you, Mommy, for allowing me to interview you.
You're welcome.
And sharing your experiences. I know your experiences will help other people who feel afraid to move forward and do something that they've been wanting to do.
Oh, I hope so.
I'm sure it will. Thank you.
You're welcome.